when you have big shorts, short positions, take profits on drops, okay, and you have the sentiment changing, you don't need to read the order flow to understand that when shorts are stepping away into major levels on the higher time frames, this was a major buy level, okay, daily microstructure shift. We have an entry model, basically the one I was teaching to you. One low, another low, market structure shift, comes back to order block or fair value gap, and you have your buy, okay? So basically you had a buy and a major buy zone here. It doesn't matter how bad it looked, okay? When we are talking about short squeezes, what I mean is not here, it's like the acceleration starts now, it's not before, okay? So people start shorting here thinking this is the supply zone and stuff like that. I think this is bullshit. And the difference is, I might be wrong, of course, but the difference is that we didn't have sharp moves to the upside and to the downside. This time we consolidated, we went slow on that one, hence why we longed at the bottom, because I was seeing the structure coming differently this time. And it means it's not just the perps driven where spots are stepping out and then longs are getting trapped, basically. Okay, we had the slow grind, and at some point we had to get out of that because it's textbook that we come and visit these levels here. Okay, so what's important to understand here is that we have our first short target. Okay, low volume node on the higher time frames. I already pointed out this level. Okay, they get revisited, and this is a major point where we have to try the first one, the swing short, the continuation short, or 107. Okay, if we reclaim these levels, we're gonna see new all-time highs. Surprisingly, because I wasn't expecting it to come from here. I was expecting an impulse from 70K basically. Now, what I would like to see is, okay, if we get the pullback, so I will send you the chart now. Um, I would like to take the first long around here. And the short, the first short here with a large stop loss, which means you don't need to go heavy because the risk to reward is like immense, and we are gonna take long trades inside the short swing, okay? Um, I might see us being stopped here, to be honest. But we need to try the level because this is very important to take this in consideration. And second try will be at 107 basically. So yeah, level by level every time. You know that I trade this way. I don't take many swing trades. That's not my thing, to be honest. So yeah. Uh, So we had the short today. I think we might get another no, the short, sorry, the scalp today, and I think we might get another one tomorrow. It's pretty much easy here because all we need to see is that if we hold that level here, okay, with written flip, this is the level I was looking for to get the trade right. If we hold these levels, might get another, long continuation long if we get a continuation purge, or inside this point of control. Um, so I see the price holding that small range here, 91, 324, pretty much would be the entry. So we have to try these levels. Ethereum, I think it will follow up Bitcoin soon. So if Bitcoin starts ranging here, I do see altcoins and Ethereum following up. It has to, and send another, because we have a nice small grind here, so we should see normally acceleration. If they want to take the range low here, that means I'm getting stopped. But I'm not really sure if they are gonna give that move. Okay, if we flip the white line, we are good to continue. If we reject for multiple days here, it's going to reject basically. But this is a level that we need to reclaim. Okay, as you can see, I take it from a little bit higher since we had these highs here are interesting. So this is what I want I want a flip of this for a continuation. And this is the liquidity I'm targeting to maybe trigger a short. We'll see, okay? So if you have any altcoin requests, feel free to ask me. If you have any questions about today, you can also ask me. It's fine, but do not chase any shorts, okay? I see good traders trying to short, which is legitimate, but I'm not sure we are getting to the, like, you can short, get, a small pullback and then it continues up. I know this kind of environment and I don't want to bet against it, not even for a small move. XLM. So XLM, I bought spots yesterday. Okay, I sent you the chart into the channel. I had my first buy here. It was sniped on the Gartley here. Gartley is my favorite harmonic and the one that works better in my opinion for those that know about harmonics. What happens is that we have a nice pullback, and basically the answer and the reason why I bought here and I took a small trade, to be honest, but I didn't need to share that, is that we had a weekly internal liquidity sweep. Okay, and what I liked is the reaction. Okay, so I do see a continuation. So if we see this kind of candle, I don't know, but for sure, realistically, I'm targeting that box here. Now, if they smash it and we continue like that, I'm open because the Gartley like projects the price around 65 cents, which is very realistic for me for XLM to come to these levels, since we have these highs here, might get that high, not the highest one. So I do see XLM actually continuing up. Time and your energy and your money into shorting right now. We had almost 2 months to short. Like, yeah, we had 2 months to short from October, right? Now we have a little bit of they're clearing up liquidity. If the intention is to go to all-time highs, I said I'm giving 10% chance, but that's it. Okay, so I know that we have some highs here, but I do see them uh, stagnating the price around here and then smash them easily. Like, for me, it's better if you tell me, you know what, I longed from here, rather than saying that you shorted the supply zone here. Okay, so it's very important to understand the market structure, the momentum, and the trend, because I know that we take small scalps and stuff, but this is a different game. But if you lose the whole move because you just have stuck in your idea that you want to short, you're gonna lose money, energy, and confidence also. So be very careful now. XLM, yeah, is pumping, so we are good on XLM. We are happy. Everything is good. What else can I say? Nothing much. There's nothing much to update. So I said I expect at some point a range, maybe a pullback, and then a continuation, and maybe we have to raise our targets. Okay, I'm not against raising our targets. If we get, I think the way I feel is if we get that, We are very lucky, actually. So I will keep giving you 1 minute time frame scalps levels by level. But if you want to get an intraday, we might get it from here or maybe from 89,300. So if we get stopped and we get a reaction under our stop loss, we have to long again. And I will not go with stop losses like that. Okay. Are you still in PT? In PTSD, Moon, I think for the targets, you shouldn't be. Guys, it's just money rotations happening all the time. It's just cycles, you know. The PTSD is made because you was wrong, for example, on the trend, and you thought that the price will continue go up, and it never did. And but this is normal stuff, guys. You should be grateful this happens, because if we went only, first of all, we went up for like years. Okay, so people are happy all the time. That's why bulls annoy me, because we had all this move, and as soon as we get some corrections, it's the end of the world, which is a very normal thing. It's a very natural thing what's happening. Everybody wants to buy cheaper. If you're a big investor and you foresee the price because it will go there, Bitcoin going to 200K, you want to buy as cheap as possible. Again, you want to rotate your money. So they sell, they bring the price, but slowly, so it doesn't look like a scam, into lower prices. Okay. And every time we pump, they promise you that we're going to 150K. When it was here, they were telling you that you start seeing charts at 40K. Every time unrealistic targets. Okay, so you have to understand psychology into the markets, but you have to understand, if you understand why you're wrong, you will not have a PTSD. You have to take the step. That's it. But for a good example, today's short on Solana, as soon as I saw that there is a problem with that trade, I closed it. And that's it. You have to understand that you're wrong. I cut my losses early because I know and I admit that I'm wrong. That's it. This would have been a stop loss. Easy. One more push and it's a stop loss. I mean, what's the point? You have to admit that you are wrong into the market, and if you do that, you will be so much more profitable, you know. And then we continue with the longs, and that's it. Okay, so identify the wrong things, and when you have a gut feeling also that some things do not feel okay, you have to trust your guts also, especially if you have some experience into the trading zone. You have to understand that there is a problem with my strategy or the decision I took. So as I said, if you tell me that you're um, longing here instead of shorting, I respect you, because at least it might drop, yes. Like, you tell me I'm longing that because we have higher highs, higher lows, at least that, basic stuff. Not order flow or liquidity tracking and stuff like that. If you tell me I'm taking that trade, I respect you more than if you tell me I'm going to short, a sweep of these highs and stuff like that. When we have a momentum and a specific momentum, and buyers decide to send the price somewhere, they're gonna stop every single confluence that you have. You can draw harmonics, you can have bearish retests, anything that you want. It's not going to work like that. Okay, they're gonna cancel every single idea that you have. So as soon as you understand in what environment you're trading, like for example, I outperformed everybody on Bitcoin here on a fucking toxic range. I didn't share all the trades here, but I actually caught almost, not all of them, but 60% of the big moves here. I caught them. Now I'm worried a little bit because now that I'm used to trade that, I don't know what happens. But yes, you have to like you tell me you long here, I do respect you more than if you start shorting. And if you ask me what would you do, like gun to your head, what are you doing? I'm everybody out and again. So what can happen is just a correction again around here and continue into that level without getting us into any of these trades, basically. So that's why it's important to understand these things. Yeah, PTSD. So yeah, just recognize when you are wrong, and you will not have any PTSD or stuff like that. I know after I know it's hard to identify the trend to say okay now we are going to draw because the market makers are conditioning. You're being conditioned into thinking it's continuing up. They're doing long enough so you never know when it reverses. You have some small signs that show you that we might have something happening. But it's hard to say, okay, the downtrend starts. I know that it's not easy, but you have some signs. Okay. So I don't have anything else to add. Tomorrow, if I find any levels, we are going to execute these levels. So yeah, the things that you have to remember today is don't try to short anything. It's too early yet. And even if your short plays out, I don't think your target will hit. Okay, so the risks are too high. Okay, I'm going off now. I was at work all day, so I'm a little bit tired. So I'm not going for any scalp session or anything now. We still hit full take profit on BTC, which is very nice. And now all we have to do is like sit on our hands. And tomorrow we continue. Yes, thank you very much, guys. Take care and see you again tomorrow. Have a good